Hello, I'm Elizabeth Saunders. Whether you're someone that has been following real life e-time strategies for a while, or whether you're someone that's brand new to my blog or my newsletter, welcome. I'm glad you're here, and this video is for you. Because when people meet me, there's three questions that they ask quite often, and I wanted to make sure that even if you never meet me in person, that I can answer these for you. So they are, who are you? How did you become a time coach? And what exactly do you do? So to start out, I'm Elizabeth Saunders. I'm the founder of Real Life E, which is a company that helps people that are stressed out and overwhelmed to be peaceful and feel accomplished through schedule makeovers. And through that, we help them set priorities, set expectations, and set routines so that creating this life of your dreams is something that just flows naturally and easily. And this is something that I really live out. This isn't just something that I have a business around or I tell people to do. I've been a full-time entrepreneur for almost 5 years. I have no debt, support myself completely with that. I love to travel, so in the last year I've been to Bogota, Colombia, to London, all over the United States, down to Florida, to New Orleans, to Oregon, to New York, to Ohio, and lots of other places, plus had time to spend at home with my friends and my family. I work about 35 to 40 hours a week, and I take 4 to 6 weeks of vacation. So this is real stuff. I'm not someone that's saying, oh, just work a few hours a week and you'll be fine, but I'm going to work, 80 hours and accomplish all these things. No, I'm right alongside you. For me, my ideal schedule is working 35 to 40 hours a week, and that's what I'm doing. So I want you to know that this flows from a place of authenticity. I'm someone who really values having balance, really values achieving your goals, being successful, but also the other parts of life. So that's a little bit about who I am. Now for how did I become a time coach? Well, I didn't always used to be this balanced. True confessions of Elizabeth Saunders. About a couple years into my business, I realized enough was enough. I had started out as an entrepreneur, and I didn't have a clear schedule, so sometimes I do errands during the day or hang out with friends or exercise. But then at night, if people wanted to go out or I just wanted to relax, I felt guilty doing that because I hadn't put in all my work during the day. Or, it'd be the weekend and I was supposed to be focusing on my family or during a holiday, and instead I would need to catch up on work. And I thought, this is ridiculous. I didn't start a business so that I could need to always feel guilty for working, or when I'm not working, feel guilty that I'm not working. I started a business so that I could have my ideal life and really not only do what I want to do, but be who I want to be. And so I really started living it out in my life. And as I started doing that, people started to take notice. And they were like, Elizabeth, it's amazing. We are entrepreneurs or we're business people. We know how to do all these great things, but we do not have balanced lives. You should teach people how to do this. So I was like, that's an interesting idea. So I became a time coach and also went through coaching training and have had coaches myself, so I know about the power of having someone walk alongside you and take you through the process and hold you accountable step by step. So that's a bit of how I became a time coach. Then what do I do, which is what brings me the greatest joy. Well, what I do is when I work with one-on-one clients, we have an initial consultation where we go through how they're using their time and how they'd like to use it to align it with their goals. And then we have weekly follow-up calls where we walk through what direction they want to go in, what specific action steps they can take, how to optimize their environment, how to get over any negative mental patterns that are holding them back, and then also if there's any skills that they need to learn, either myself teaching them or helping them to get the resources that they need. But that's not really what I do. What I really do is I open people up to the possibility that they can have a balanced life, they can pursue their dreams, they can move forward on their goals and not get overwhelmed. So I have people that went from working all the time to, or feeling like they were working all the time, to working a focused 40 hours a week. So there was entrepreneurs that were feeling like, oh, I'm working all the time doing all these things, but not moving ahead on their goals. We got schedules in place so that they could work really focused, sometimes even just 30 hours a week, and that freed them up to take on other projects, or to have time for other important things going on in their life. I have people that had big goals, like applying to grad school, and felt like it was an impossible thing to achieve. And they applied to grad school, and not only applied to grad school, but got into business school and had interviews around the world. I've had people who went from feeling like they had no free time for themselves, and even though they loved people, were just burnt out, so they didn't want to spend time with people. I've helped them to set boundaries and to have time for the things they enjoy, so that they can also have time to enjoy being with people and being spontaneous. So that's really what I do. I really help transform people's lives so that they can move ahead on their goals and be more peaceful in the process. And if you're someone who is just low-level frustrated because you really feel like you're not achieving what you should, and you get distracted by things like Google Chat or just working on email and aren't really moving ahead on your goals, or if you're someone who feels like you're working all the time and never has a chance to breathe and has a knot in your stomach, not knowing what's going on, or if you're someone that just feels like you never have time for yourself and the things you enjoy, that's who I'm here for, and that's what I do. So if you think one-on-one coaching might be a good fit for you, you can definitely reach out to me. I only work with people that I think I can really help, and I'm not scary, so it's okay to contact me. Or if you think one-on-one coaching isn't quite what you need, but something else might work for you, be sure to open all my newsletters, because that's when I reveal special programs that come out only at specific times throughout the year, where you can get some of these time coaching concepts and implement them in your life. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for being you. It is my joy and pleasure to be Elizabeth Saunders, your time coach.